Hello, I'm Chris who plays games, and I'm live coming to you here from Six Flags New England theme park, where I've been riding roller coasters all day long. As part of the Google You're Still in Kindergarten field trip this summer, we're here at Six Flags, and it's pretty cool. Thankfully, it's been a rainy day. Many people would look at me and say, you're going to a theme park and complimenting the fact that it's a rainy day. Are you crazy? And the answer is I am crazy, but not because of that. I'm crazy because, you know, I'm beautiful and everything else like that. But at a theme park, rain keeps the crowds away. And if you're like me and all you want to do is ride roller coasters all day, keeping the crowds away is a key thing. Of course, you can also use the I'm a Rich Asshole pass, also known as Splash Pass, in order to skip all the lines, but it's much easier if you don't have to do that. So far today, I have ridden a bunch of different roller coasters. I rode the Wicked Cyclone twice, I rode Batman 3 times, I rode Superman twice, and a whole bunch of other things. Hey, Britt, welcome to the stream. And yeah, of course, Britt is standing about 2 feet to my right, so the fact that he's saying hi is just to be silly. But that's okay, because, you know, with all the 2 people who are watching me, it's not like anyone's going to mind. Here at something, we're going to do a thing. I am at Six Flags New England here in Agawam, Massachusetts. Good to see you, Super Fox Fun Gaming. Right now we're on our way back to the Wicked Cyclone, my favorite roller coaster in the park, and one of my top 3 favorite roller coasters of all time. The top 3 being Raging Bull, Gold Striker, Raging Bull at Six Flags Great America, Gold Striker at California's Great Adventure, and the Wicked Cyclone here at Six Flags New England. That's right, Van Helsing, I am at another theme park. At another theme park paid for by my employers even. So far we've got the big Superman ride over there. So Superman is, of course, for a long time was one of the biggest roller coasters in the world, with a 222-foot initial drop and top speeds of 77 miles per hour. Other coasters you've got here that I have not ridden include the Goliath. The Goliath is this thing coming up to the left, which is a blue and green monstrosity. At the park that I grew up next to, that was actually called Vertical Velocity. Vertical Velocity was the same ride, so it drags you up, shoots you around, you go around, and you go this whole thing backwards again. I just got off of Superman, actually. Well, I got off of Superman and then Batman. So one of our coworkers who's standing to my right was not really super sure if she wanted to ride it, and after riding it, she was super sure she didn't want to ride it. It was awful. Laura has expressed her opinion. Superman was awful. I don't feel that way, but that's just me, you know. And I'm a roller coaster fanatic, as you know. I am at Six Flags New England, Sonic Moss. Hanging out here at Six Flags New England on my work field trip for this summer. So we took about 9 buses full of Googlers and their friends coming out. No, I haven't thrown up at all, and Laura didn't either. She was just a little bit stressed by the entire experience, I think. So, yeah, so no throwing up or anything else like that. The other thing about this park is that this is actually the first time I took Jess on a roller coaster, the first and only time. So if you look up to the middle there, you can see 2 little orange prongs kind of poking up through the sky there. That is the flashback. And I'm an idiot. And, I mean, this is well known, I'm an idiot, but when I first met Jess, we came out to Agawam to go to Six Flags because I love roller coasters, and Jess had never been on a roller coaster. And idiot me, who thinks all roller coasters are easy, decides that a roller coaster that goes backwards for half its distance and has 3 loops in it is the ideal way to proceed with a first roller coaster fanatic. So, a first-time roller coaster rider. So, Jess did not enjoy that experience. It did not go well, and I have never let myself live it down. It's one of the few times that I've really, completely overridden Jess's well-honed instincts on what she was comfortable with. Took her on a roller coaster she should not have gone on at all, and I felt bad for the past 14 years. Up to our left here is the Goliath I was talking about earlier. You can see this is the roller coaster that it drags you up and then it goes backwards throughout its distance. Of course, the problem with Goliath, as with this entire coaster family created by Intamin, is actually that it is a roller coaster that does not run in rain or pretty much any inclement weather. So that was the forward motion. So you can see now those chairs are being dragged up, and if there were people in it, they'd be dragged forward. At the moment, there's no people in it because they're testing it. But now, they do the whole thing again, but backwards. Yes, it is raining, and raining is the best thing to imagine for any roller coaster theme park, because it means it keeps the crowds away. It's very important feature. So up to the far side of here, on the other side of this flashback, orange thing, is a gray and orange track you can see with a very steep drop and everything else like that. This is the coaster I love best in the park. It's called Wicked Cyclone. Wicked Cyclone is a coaster that does that's a hybrid, so it's got a kind of wooden construction but with steel tracks and everything else like that, so it doesn't have the typical clackety-clack of wooden coasters, and is instead a very twisting kind of coaster that you would expect from a more steel coaster. So this is my favorite coaster. It doesn't go the fastest, it is not anything else like that, but it's the most fun. It has the most different things in it. So it's got 3 0G corkscrews. You can see it's got this very steep initial drop, and it's got a lot of I'm going to make a left turn while banking right, and kind of freak you out and confuse you as you go around it. So definitely my favorite coaster in the park here. Over to our right, we've got Pandemonium. Pandemonium is a spinning wild mouse coaster. So you kind of go up and you come down these things. So you can see here, this car's going to come down, and as it goes around, it spins as well. I can live without water in my hair, but I just don't want to carry an umbrella around a theme park. In front of us is a ride that I will not ride. So this giant swing thing here will go all the way up and swing you about 40 feet out in the air. Of course, the reason I won't go on it is because I don't do swings. The reason I don't do swings is because when I was just 9 years old at a fair, I went on a swing ride there, as you have at a fair when you were a kid. Unfortunately, at this particular fair, rather than the ride going for about 2 minutes and turning off like you'd expect, it went on for 27 minutes. Why did it go on for 27 minutes? Well, when they turned off the power, it didn't turn off. In the end, they had to go and find someone who could help them unplug it. I don't know why that didn't occur to them earlier, in order to get everyone off the ride. At which point, having been on the swings for 27 minutes, you can tell I was perhaps not the most right in stomach or mind. So I don't ride swings at all, but if I did, even if I did, I don't think that I would ride swings that go 40 feet up in the air. So that is my overall, Six Flags theme park experience so far today. Again, Wicked Cyclone is the best. Superman is a great ride. Batman and Mindy Racer are both fine. Looping coasters, you've got a couple of wild mouse coasters, one of which is the Escape from Gotham City, which is entirely too harsh. But, I do have swing PTSD, it's true. And a couple of other things that are decent, but not all that exciting. So I'm glad to be riding Wicked Cyclone again, and thank you very much for watching. Anybody else want to say hi?
Head on over to Laura's channel,
oh my god.
This is what I get when I talk to the live team. They don't necessarily live stream themselves, but because they have test channels, they get views, and then things get very confusing. Anyway, it's been good to see all of you. Take care, Dogga. Sorry you just streamed a touch in at the end. I will see all of you tomorrow night on my normal stream at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks, and goodbye.